People's shortcomings should be treated with tact. If you expose them crudely, this is attacking weakness with a weakness. When people are stubborn, it requires skill to influence them. If you treat them with anger and spite, this is treating stubbornness with stubbornness. When you meet silent and inscrutable people, don't tell them what you are thinking. When you meet irritable and self-serving people, be careful what you say. When your thoughts are muddled or distracted, you should know how to alert yourself. When your thoughts are tense, you should know how to let them go. A clear sunny day can suddenly shift to thunder and lightning. A raging storm can suddenly give way to a bright moonlit night. The weather may be inconstant, but the sky remains the same. To notice people's deceptions yet not reveal them in words, to bear people's insults without showing any change of attitude, there is endless meaning in this, and also endless function. Unexpected hardship refines people. If you can accept it, both mind and body will benefit. If you cannot accept it, on the other hand, both mind and body will be harmed. Our body is a small universe. To regulate emotions and feelings is a way of harmonization. The universe is a great set of parents. To cause people to be without enmity and things to be without affliction is a sign of warmth. It is better to be deceived by people than to live while being on the lookout for deception. When parents are kind and children obedient, elder siblings friendly and younger siblings respectful, even if this is carried out to the fullest possible extent, it is all as it should be and is nothing to be considered impressive. If those who give are conscious of their own generosity and those who receive feel indebted, they are no longer family but rather strangers doing business. When there is beauty, there is inevitably ugliness in contrast. If you do not take pride in your own beauty, who can consider you ugly? When there is purity, there must be defilement as its opposite. If you do not crave purity, who can defile you? When it comes to changes of attitude, warm and cold, the rich are more extreme than the poor. When it comes to envy and resentment, relatives are worse than strangers. If you do not deal with such situations calmly and cool, you will rarely avoid frustrations. Don't let the doubts of the crowd interfere with an individual view, but don't reject the words of others because of faith in your own opinion. Don't miss the larger reality by taking a little kindness personally. Don't use public opinion to please yourself. If you cannot become familiar with good people right away, it is not advisable to praise them beforehand, lest that incite slanderers. If you cannot easily get rid of bad people, it is not advisable to criticize them at first, lest that invite troublemakers. Merit and fault do not admit of the slightest mix-up. If you mix them up, people will become lazy. Gratitude and enmity should not be too clear. If you make them too clear, people will be alienated. When salary and rank are very great, there is danger. When skills are exerted to the utmost, there is eventual decline. When manners are too dignified, there is criticism. When evil is apparent, its harm is minor, but when it is hidden, its harm is great. When good is apparent, its merit is little, but when it is hidden its merit is great.